Hey Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. On October 2nd, we had a super-powered new moon solar eclipse in your 8th house of transformation. What does this mean for you? We're going to discuss the astrology, dive in with the tarot, and find out. So keep watching. So Pisces, welcome to the channel or welcome back. So awesome to see you here. So Pisces, you are in the midst of a major renaissance in your life. And this is signaled by the new moon solar eclipse happening in your 8th house of sex, death, taxes, intimacy, other people's money, regeneration. It is a beautiful time for you to transform in all ways. Now, the new moon solar eclipse was conjunct the South Node, which is about endings. New moons are usually about beginnings. So this energy does have the flavor of one door closing, another door opening. And especially for you, since this is the 8th house of transformation where this eclipse happened on October 2nd, this is a lot about I'm finishing up a chapter of massive regeneration, transformation, and I'm ready for my next situation in my life as the transformed Piscean. Now, Mars is in Cancer, and he was squaring this new moon solar eclipse and the South Node. And Mars in a square position can bring agitation, can bring a kick in the bum, can be like, let's get this show on the road. And Cancer is your 5th house of love, romance, creativity, taking a risk. It's about hobbies and pleasures. It can be about little bits of travel, like not big grand adventures, but pleasurable little trips you may take on a weekend or something like that. It also rules hotels, things of that nature. And the 5th house can be a lucky house, but it is the house of joy. So Mars transiting in Cancer, this 5th house, is urging you, is, kind of like pushing you, Pisces, to find new sources of joy in the broadest sense of the term, whether it's, new fuzzy, furry friends in your life, new grandbabies, new children, new creative projects, a new romance, a new business you start. 5th house is also the house of the entrepreneur, whatever it may be. Mars is saying, find these new sources of joy once you have wrapped up South Node, conjunct that eclipse, whatever else you have going on. Now, Mercury was also conjunct this new moon solar eclipse in Libra, suggesting, again, like you don't want the superficial, right? This is in your 8th house. You want the deep dive, like your mind is made up that you want deep, new, exciting experiences in your life. Venus rules Libra. Venus was in Scorpio at this eclipse, and that is your 9th house of where you see yourself going in your life, the big picture of your life. Venus can be about using our energy to invest our love and joy, into monetary projects, of course, into love projects, right? Venus ruling love and money. But again, Scorpio is about depth. So there's something here, and we're talking about the 8th house, which is about depth for you, where this eclipse is occurring. So there is something about deepening your joy, deepening what you feel is possible for yourself, deepening your connection with other people. It's just, I think, what I'm feeling is whatever limitations that you may have felt that you have been dealing with in your life, it is time to dream bigger and to think bigger because of this massive transformational energy that is triggered by this eclipse. And this is just a prelude, Pisces, to what is going to be going on for you in 2025 and 2026 when the North Node goes into your sign. Saturn, which has already been in your sign and is still there, is going to stick his big toe into Aries for a little bit in 2025. Stay tuned for my 2025 year ahead book of astrology. It's coming out soon, probably in November. I'll let you know. Okay, but you'll get a brief, reprieve from Saturn. But Saturn in your sign has been kind of encouraging you rather forcefully to look at limitations and to really get serious about what is important and what is worth investing a lot of emotional energy and commitment into, that depth of experience that this eclipse is bringing out for you. Not everything is worth your energy. And that is something that Saturn has been encouraging you to look at. This new moon solar eclipse is encouraging you to let go, South Node, let go of the things that really are not worth your time and to dive deep and make decisions, Mercury, into what will. And with the Mars in Cancer and the Venus in Scorpio, fellow water energies, right? There is supportive energy there for you to make those joyful changes. So let's dive in with this oracle deck and we'll do some tarot clarifications of this energy and how you can use it to improve your life, what may be occurring over the next 6 months, because eclipses have windows of opportunity. Can be anywhere from 6 months to a year. Let's see. But we're doing this reading for 6 months. We have the wastelands. Okay, very interesting. That's very Saturn. Sustainability, slow down, tend to your garden. Oh my. This is so appropriate. And look at how she's kind of bent over and her face looks like there's a last little bit of trickle of water here. Right? But this is very much 8th house South Node eclipse for you. Okay? And it's Saturn. It's Saturn. What is sustainable? Not everything is worth your time and energy, as I just said. Slow down and tend to your garden. So 8th house, deep transformation into what and choosing what is really important for you. Having that reevaluation. That's also the Mercury conjunct that eclipse energy in Libra. And finding the balance. It's not just about, being like everybody else doesn't matter anymore. But Libra is about balance also. And Saturn has been trying to, in your sign, has been trying to encourage you to think more about yourself and to put up those boundaries that are necessary for all of us. But sometimes those are particular opportunities for growth that Pisces has. So I think this is very, very interesting. And the 8th house is connected with elimination, right? It's Pluto. It's a Pluto house also, right? Because it's 8th house. So and elimination, like what this is saying here, slow down, sustainability. All right. So again, this whole new fresh start for you. But first you need to tend your garden. First you need to assess what is worth it to you, which is what I have been saying. Because 8th house is transformation, right? So your values, which is represented by Venus also, your values and where you see yourself going, those things are changing. They've probably already changed. They're going to continue to evolve and grow, especially over the next 6 months. And in January, that North Node will be in your sign. So again, there's a whole new directions opening up for you, Pisces. It's time to kind of do some cosmic and psychic clear out of stuff. All right, let's see what we need to know about this. And also the 8th house is other people's resources. So, and it is about resources, but primarily those we get from other people. So you may be looking at that as well with that card, sustainability. And what do you need in terms of resources? Like if you're in the midst of a job hunt, job search, or switching careers, or wanting that promotion, or whatever it might be. 8th house, other people's resources. What is sustainable for you? Because sometimes other things are, money is always important. Don't get me wrong. My God, like today in today's economy, of course, money's important. But sometimes it gets to a point where, okay, yeah, I just would like this, not just to sustain, because that's, but it's good. It's good. And then I also will have time. I'll have time to nurture my soul, nurture my creative projects, etc. So finding that balance, again, very Libra, where this eclipse is happening, of what will sustain you, not just financially, but also in terms of your personal life, your creative life, your gym life, if you want to get back to the gym, those types of things. And tend to your garden. It is about taking care of yourself. And you're often the great caretaker of others. Nothing wrong with that, but there are limits. There are limits. We have the Emperor. Okay. And we have the Star. Wow, beautiful. We have the Knight of Pentacles in your heart. We have the King of Cups energy. Of course, that can be you. We have female kings. And we have the Six of Wands. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. So, Emperor is Aries, your second house of money and self-worth and self-esteem. It can be executive decisions. It can be putting your foot down. And it is feisty energy. So there is something here for you about, asserting yourself in a loving way and putting yourself first. I mean, notice how this Emperor here, but then there's all these other little people running around down here. They're not mice, they're people. So making yourself and what you desire kind of the center of your universe. Again, tend to your garden, as this card says, and stop casting pearls before swine. I love that expression. Because not everybody is worth your precious time and energy, but you know what? You are. So putting yourself first. And also this beautiful Star card, this healing energy and magic and miracles coming with the Star. This is Aquarius energy. This is your 12th house. Pluto's going to be making his grand entrance back into your 12th house at the end of November. And this is a very interesting transit because it does stir up a lot of stuff for you to look at, which plays into this 8th house as well for this eclipse, of where, maybe you felt you have been in a wasteland. 12th house can be isolation. It can be the house of undoing. It can be secrets. It can be psychological baggage, those types of things. This is there's so much to unpack here. But what I am feeling with this is you're going to be going through a very exciting, transformative process of healing. Things from your past. You maybe have already been going through this, but especially when Pluto gets in that 12th house. All sorts of things will come up for healing and releasing. And it is going to be vital. And part of that is about the boundaries, about putting yourself first. And being very clear, this Aries, like super Aries, super clear, not well, maybe. Pisces is a maybe. Aries is a yes or a no. Often no. Okay. But this is going to really help you also with the Pluto transit. This kind of clean slate and putting yourself first. And as it says here, tending to your garden and slowing down a little bit, before you just jump in and say yes or maybe. Knight of Coins, there's the slowing down energy in your heart, taking your time, and also the earth energy of nurturing yourself and what is valuable to you. And these things are, these things are in the process of transforming. So, and being unapologetic about taking time for yourself. That's the Emperor. He doesn't ask permission or apologize to anybody for whatever he does. He just does it if he feels like it's the right thing to do. So, and that'll be very healing and freeing for you also. And you may need some time out, especially when Pluto gets in that 12th house, to start processing the things that Pluto will start to uncover, excavate. That's why I call him the bulldozer of doom. He excavates things and brings them to the surface for healing. And it's a private transit. That's the thing. Pluto in the 12th house. It is very private. You will need time for yourself to process through those things. All right. And then we have the beautiful King of Cups here. And we see the ship kind of sailing through her dress here. A doorway, as you can see. That's the North Node energy. North Node energy of this new transformative energy that is coming in for you. It's coming in at this eclipse. It's like I said before, the prelude. And then we have one of my favorite cards in this deck, the Six of Wands, which is the hummingbird of happiness, sipping from the nectar of life. Hummingbird's throat chakra. Okay, this is your 5th house Mars transit also, energizing you to find pleasure in life. 6 of Wands is also a victory card. So I feel you are slowly, because the Knight of Coins is in your heart, over the next 6 months, you are moving towards some sort of personal victory, all right, of transformation, and also of something to do with your 5th house, your creative energy, your creative desires. Could be a new romance, whatever this new doorway is that you want your Pisces ship to sail through. This is the thing you're contemplating, and you're putting boundaries around so that you can accomplish it, so that you have the energy to accomplish it. And you're not just, frittering away your energy on things that don't really matter to you at the end of the day. One thing I love about Pisces energy, you are so loving and giving and generous with your time and energy. And I think that's commendable. I have Venus in Pisces. I totally relate. It's a wonderful, wonderful energy. But again, that has its limits. It needs to have its limits. Right? You can't just constantly give and give and give. This empty vessel is not going to serve you. You need to replenish yourself also. And I think this is, again, very important lessons of boundaries and Saturn stuff. But also, I feel like because this eclipse is in your 8th house, there may be some things going on where what you want this open door to be has shifted. And maybe this is more about pleasure now, and romance, and joy, and creativity. Maybe not so much about, jobs or money right now for you. Even if those are important in your life right now. Maybe it's something else that's a lot more personal to you. As it says in this, tend to your personal garden. The wasteland it's very interesting that this card came out for you. Because when we are feeling like that, we don't want our lives to be a waste, right? But how often do people measure the worth of their life through jobs and achievements? And those have their place. Don't get me wrong. I have Capricorn rising. I believe they do have their place. That's my Capricorn talking. But at the end of the day, right? Does that matter? What matters is the joy you are feeling in your life, that you're creating, that you're connecting, that you feel like you are creating new opportunities in your life, that your ship is aligned with your right destiny and you are sailing forward to something new and happy. And often that's very personal. So I think this is fabulous energy for you. There's lots of healing energy. There's lots of energy of assertion and independence and finding your way without a lot of static from other people. So Pisces, leave me a comment. Let me know what's going on for you with these energies. I would love to hear. And if you like the video and feel so inclined and want to give it that thumbs up, that would really help out my channel with the YouTube algorithms, because they'd be like, all right, we're going to push this video out to more cool Pisces people just like you. So if you do that, I very much appreciate it. Love you guys. Take care. I'll be back again soon with some more videos. So keep watching. We're going to get some videos for the full moon in Aries that is coming up in a few short days. So you won't want to miss that. All right. Love you guys. Take care. I'll see you again soon. Stella Wilde signing out.